So EA have released the 93 plus Encore icon player pick. I'm going to go through all the requirements, the prices, and much more. Show you how to grind it and what I generally think of this SBC altogether. Now that being said, let's go ahead and open up our icon pick and see what we get out of this. And let me know in the comment section down below what you get out of yours. So here is the 93 icon player pick. Let's see what we get out of this Encore one. It is expensive. First one is going to be Zanetti. Is a terrible start. Chavi is also not great. Take Buffon because I do need a new keeper, but let me know if that's a double or an L and we'll get into the actual grind of the SBC. So first of all, let's talk about the price. So as of right now of recording, it's coming in at 919,000 coins to complete. So basically, just shy of 1 million coins. And as you can see here, we need a 91, a 90, 90, 90, 90, 5 90s, and we need 3 89s. Some of those need team of the seasons or team of the weeks, and it is very difficult to grind. Now, it is repeatable, not endlessly. It's repeatable in the sense of that you can do it every 3 days, and it's there for 2 weeks. So this method I'm going to show you in this video is going to be what you can do over 3 days of accumulating fodder, and then in those 3 days, you then can complete it. So this is going to be the best way of how to grind it. First of all, as always, start off with your daily login. So let's go ahead and do our daily login, and I'll meet you back in the objective tab. So we end up getting ourselves an 84 times 2. Complete this tomorrow, and we get double the amount of packs. And also, for submitting 1 bronze, we get an extra pack back as well. Now, I will be covering objectives at the end of this video if you want to learn how to get extra packs by just playing. But let's go ahead and open up our packs that we got from the objective. So the 84 times 2. Of course, nothing crazy in there. Now, we do get a walkout, but we are looking for as many cards over 90 rate as possible. So we managed to get a 91 Roger out there. Now, you're probably not going to get that. It will take you a bit of time to get that done as we go through. As my camera jumped off screen there. Then we have our 81 times 2 here as well. And like I say, you just want to do these anyways. 1 bronze card. Worst case scenarios, you get a couple goals back, and that's about it. Now, once you've done that, you are going to need this list of SBCs. So if we head back to the SBC tab. So today I wanted to introduce you to Eldorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes, and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers, so you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available, and it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are, and 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. And like I say, this is going to be a 3-day method if you have nothing in your club. You're going to want to have the 80 plus player pick, the 83 times 14, the crafting upgrade that we always talk about, the super daily silver that we always talk about, the TOTS grinding upgrade, a team of the week, and I'll explain why in a second, the 85 plus player picks, and then you can either have the 77 pluses or just stick to the crafting. It's your choice which one you prefer. I personally prefer the crafting, which is this one here, because you get more cards back for the same price than actually just trying to gamble on a team of the season. And of course, the 83 times 10, and then the premium mixed league if you want to get some extra packs later on. So the first thing you want to do once you've done the objective is essentially, if you have team of the season still in your club that you're willing to use, put them into this, because the team of the season or team of the week requirements in this, and it does make it considerably cheaper. So for example, if I just go to Bundesliga and special, we can use one of these team of the season cards. We have one in here. And if we don't, we can check out the Women's League. And if they're not there either, then we can go to the Turkish League. So you just want to use ones that are in packs at the moment because you're probably going to get them back. So, for example, Aiden there is a fantastic one. And then what this means is the rest of the squad that we have doesn't have to be 83. They can be all the way down to about 82. So just do that one there, just like that. And then bang, that is complete. Now, as you can see, we almost have the rating, but we don't quite. Now, the reason why I do it this way is because it's going to be the cheapest way. And we could possibly put in 186 or even 185. And we will add an 84 just in case that is enough. Once we get that one there. So we're just trying to work out the best value. So once you have figured that out, you can just copy and paste the same, basically the same solution every single time. So start with the 86. That does it. Swap the 86 out for an 85. That also does it. Can we put an 84 in? We can. So there you go. So you put an 84 in, the rest 82, and a 92 team of the season. Now you want to do these one at a time. So let's go back to the store and open up what we get. Now, ideally, we are looking for Team of the Seasons, but these have been absolutely horrific for me, so hopefully they're better for you. But like I say, a walkout is a minimum. An 88 rated or higher is a minimum. So we get 2 here. Then the rest of the 83s and 84s we're going to save for something else in a minute. So what we're going to do now, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and complete the last 3 83 times 14s and open them up to show you what to do, and then we'll move on to the next step. So you do these one at a time. For the sake of this video, I'll just get them all done now, and then I'll meet you back at the store once I've got that done. So I've completed all 3 of those, so let's open them up. Now, out of these 83 times 14s, you are looking for, as I said, as many 88 rated or higher cards as you possibly can. All of the other cards are going to go into other SBCs. So we're saving any of the 88 rated or higher, and then the rest of these cards we see on the screen now are going to go into another SBC, which I'll explain once we get there. But let's open up our last 2 83 times 14 to see what we get. Now, like I say, my pat luck with these are absolutely awful. I just never get any Team of the Seasons out of these. So hopefully you do. But do not worry, because don't forget, this is a 3-day process. This is going to be the first day. You want to rinse and repeat this method for the next 3 days. And you should, in theory, get a Team of the Season. Now, luckily for us that we did get a few walkouts, but we got a couple duplicates. Now, all of those cards that we've just accumulated are going to go into the next step. Now, what I recommend that you do, especially if you don't have Team of the Weeks, because Team of the Weeks are going to be for the 83 times 10. This one here. Now, if you're like me, and I don't think I have any Team of the Weeks available, but I will check, I'm going to show you how to get them and just the quickest way. So I've only got 2. I don't really want to use Ronaldo or Messi just in case I can Evo them down the line. So to get these ones complete, we're going to have to take the extra step, which is the Team of the Week upgrade. Now, the beautiful thing about this is, as you can see here, just an 83 rated team. Out of those 83 times 14s, you should have a lot of them. Now, I recommend just setting this to 83 to 82. Yes, and then have everything and then put it on gold. The reason being is the cheapest way to get this done is to take out 2 83s and put in 2 82s. So you have 9 83 rated cards, and then the rest are 83. That's going to be your cheapest way of doing this without using like a higher rated walkout or anything like that. So as you can see here, we've managed to get ourselves this one out and then this one out here, and that's still an 83 rated team. So 9 83s and 2 82s. Go ahead and do one of those at a time and open them up. But again, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to make 4 of them so I can go ahead and put them all into the 83 times 10. So I'll meet you back at the store once I've done that. Now, don't forget with these, you can also submit these into the icon pick. So if you do get a really high rated Team of the Week, like an 89 or anything like that, you can put them into it, but I would just recommend putting your Team of the Weeks into the 83 times 10. But if you don't have any Team of the Seasons and you're trying to get one, you could either buy one off the market because they are so cheap, or you could grind the menus and get a Team of the Week. But most of the time out of these Team of the Weeks, as you can see here, they're going to be 84, they're going to be 85, 86, or even 87 rated. You rarely get one that's higher. That's the reason why I'm keeping hold of my Messi and my Ronaldo, because I just don't ever seem to pack them, and I do a lot of these Team of the Week upgrades all the time. But once you've completed those, you are going to put those into the 83 times 10. So let's go back to the 83 times 10 and go ahead and something. I've got a duplicate Team of the Week there just to show you how bad they are. So as you can see, with a high-rated Team of the Week and the 284s that we have, we actually can go ahead and pop in a load of 81. So make sure you're always working out the cheapest solution possible, and you are going to want to open these up one at a time, and let me explain why. So, worst case scenario from these 83 times 10s, you are going to look for at least 284 rated out of these. If you don't get a Team of the Season and you don't get any walkouts or any cards that are 88 rated or higher, you want at least 284. So we got a pretty good one there, 288, 184 here, and 184 there. Now, the reason being is, with our Team of the Week, we need to have 2 more 84 rated cards, and then we can just keep doing that over and over. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and complete the last 383 times 10s for the sake of this video, but you should do these one at a time and decide which one cards go where. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you back at the store once I've completed all 3 of them. So I have all 3, and like I say, I never get Team of the Seasons out of these either. And we don't really get walkouts, but don't worry, the 84s, 85s, and 86 cards you are also accumulating are going to go into the next step as well. And like I say, this is a 3-day process, so you can do this every single day for the next 3 days. And that will get you more or less most of the icon pick done, if not all of it. But don't forget, you still got plenty of time, so don't rush to get it done. Don't submit your entire club. Personally, don't think this SBC is worth it, as again, I get 0 Team of the Seasons out of these. But we do get ourselves a load of high-rated walkouts and 84, 83s to save for the next day and to go into the next step. So if we head back to the SBC tab now, you will see the SBCs that I have available left are, of course, the normal crafting ones, which we'll get to in a minute, And we have ourselves an 85 plus player pick, the 83 times 7 Bundesliga and women's, and that's it. So I highly recommend you do the 85 plus player picks once you've done both of those SBCs that I've mentioned, which of course was the 83 times 14 and then the 83 times 10. The reason being is you need a load of 85 rated cards and 84 rated cards, and you should have them just from doing those steps I showed you alone, because we've only been submitting one team of the week and a load of 83s and nothing else, or a team of the season, etc. So make sure that you're getting that done. Don't over submit on an SBC either, just like I have here. So I'm gonna have to go through and swap out all the 84 cards, etc. But I'm gonna complete all 3 for the sake of the video, and I'll meet you back once I have all 3 of them. So all 3 have been complete. Now the reason why we leave this one till last is because this is going to be your only guaranteed way of getting at least some high rated fodder that are going to help you with the icon picks. We get an 89 and an 88. Now if your pack luck is better than mine, you should at least get one team of the seasons out of these, especially over 3 days. But because I'm recording a video and how pack luck works, we don't get them, of course, and we're not actually getting that high rated. But again, we are still building ourselves up, and we will get into the last step of the actual grind before we talk about extra ways to get more packs. Now, like I say, if your pack luck's in, you're going to get some crazy stuff. If your pack luck isn't, you're going to get what I've got here. But we can save these for future SBCs to help us complete more. Now, once you've completed all of those SBCs, the 83 times 14, the 8310, and the 85 plus player pick, you should be left with these 4 here. Now, as I always say, go ahead and submit 7 silvers. Get all of these silver packs back, and then submit all of your silvers into this SBC here. This SBC is then going to give you, as it says there, 7 gold commons, 3 rare. You are going to place all of your gold cards into this SBC here. That's going to give you 5 times 77 pluses back. With those 5 times 77 pluses, and I'll show you right here because I've still got a load left from the stream we did a little while ago, you're going to open up as many of these as you can, because the reason being is sometimes you'll get special cards, sometimes you get absolutely nothing. But what I managed to get out of these quite a lot is a load of 82, 83 rated cards, 84 rated cards, as we get one here. And then any duplicates that go into your storage or under 80 rated, you can put into the 80 plus player pick. The same with the commons. Now, I get that question all the time, where do I get my commons from? I will show you in a second in this video. We'll open up 2 more of these, so this one being the 1 and then 1 more after. And again, we're just looking for any 83 rated cards or higher. And that's the reason why you should do that, because you submit at least 9 cards and you get 5 back every single time. In terms of like card value, that's probably one of the best SBCs for it. So that's what I recommend. I actually thought it was Modric, but apparently it's not. As we got quite a few 83s. So you see there, we get an 83 almost every single time. So with all of those, you want to keep going through round and round and round. Now, once you have run out of gold commons and gold rares, this is where the next step is really, really vital, which is going to be the premium mixed league upgrade. Now, this is going to give you X amount of cards back every single time. You want to go through and complete these over and over and over and over and over again as many times as you can, putting certain gold cards into the player pick and the crafting, and then other gold cards that are 83 rated or higher into this 83 times 7. Now, the more you do this, the easier it will become, because the more players you get back and etc. And as you can see here, the 82 times, or whatever it is, 83 times 7 is only 82 rated players or higher or lower even. So again, we could just do this, submit 82 to down. We haven't got the rating, but in my storage, I've got at least 1 walkout, which we can pop in an 86. And even though you could argue that's a little bit over the value, I've got nothing else to do with this 86, and that's going to get that one done. And you also get packs back from doing this as well, which helps. And then that leaves us with our last one to get this done. And then we can move on to the final step of the menu grind before we talk about objectives and much more. And again, we need a team of the season out of this, so I'm just going to go to a club that I don't really use, which should be in the Turkish League one more time. And I don't have any more cards there, so that's fine. So we are actually going to go to the Women's League. Do I have a card in here? No, I don't. So let me just go find one quickly. So we used the English leagues in the end, and now we just need an 83 rated team. But again, because the 92 rated cards gone in, we could probably submit all 81 rated, and that's going to be enough, more or less, as we're just a little bit short, as I've said that. But again, not a problem. Head over to our storage, and we're just going to see what the rating is going to be. We're going to use an 85 rated card, and we'll get an 84 rated card just for the sake of it, and just see which one ticks it over. And then that is going to give us... And like I say, extra packs back, and then the 83 times 7 Bundesliga. Now, I don't actually like doing this SBC, because I don't normally get team of the seasons out of this. But who knows? Maybe our luck's in for this one. We haven't had team of the season out of anything else. And I do think pack weight in general is absolutely horrific. But that being said, let's go ahead and open it up. Where is it? Here it is. So do we get ourselves a team of the season? We do not. So we'll just go ahead and see what we get. No walkout either. And that's why I don't like it. But What we do get out of this is a load of 83s and 84s that we can use tomorrow to go back into the 83 times 14, team in a week upgrade, an 83 times 10, an 85 plus player pick, etc. Now, the last step you have in terms of menu grinding, and if you've got yourself in a specific situation, you can just keep, like I say, going around. But you want to do the 80 plus player picks, as this is probably your most consistent way of getting high rateds. And all you need to do for this is just have 2 gold rares and then the rest common. It's very, very cheap to do. Doesn't necessarily guarantee you're going to get a lot of high rated cards back, but in theory, you should get the most as possible. So we go all the way down to 75, up to 82, gold common only, submit. And you can see there, we get a pick. So the more of these you do, the more 83s, 84s, 85s, 86, etc. you'll get. If you're really lucky, you'll get a team of the season. But if not, you're just building up. And you can see there, we've got a couple 83s and 84. So we're taking 84, and that's going to help us tomorrow as well to get more of that done. Now, once you start getting all of these done round and round and round, and you're just not hitting any high rateds, there is extra things you can do, but this depends on your coin position. So as you can see right now, when I move my camera out of the way, you can see I've got 2.1 million. That's from doing squad battles, rivals, foot champs, etc. So you could have a look at the global limits and go, okay, there's a 50 times 81 rated there for 200k. Not terrible value, could spin the wheel, or you could have a look through here to see what's going to give you the best value pack in terms of spending coins. Now, I don't normally recommend this, but it is a really good way of getting things back into your club. Or worst case scenario, if you can't be bothered to buy loads of commons and gold rares, you can just buy them here. Like, you get 45 commons for 20k, 45 rares for 28k. You can put them into player picks and build them round. Now, the last place where you can get guaranteed fodder without having to play rivals, squad battles, and champs, of course, is Rush. You get an 82, an 83, an 83, an 84, and a 92 rated team of the season if you don't want to use them. Of course, normal Rush gives you an 85, an 84, an 83, an 83, an 82, and a double walkout pack. And then on top of this as well, we do have the daily play, which gives you an 84 times 3. We've got the Bundesliga Cup, which just come out. It gives you loads of packs as well, plus a load of team of the seasons in here. And you get a team of the season upgrade as well, as you can see. And you get quite a lot of cards and packs back in this, but just be careful with this because it is limited to how many matches. The daily login that we mentioned, the daily play, and you can just get yourself loads more packs that way. Now, do I think the SBC is worth it? To be honest with you, no. I got an okay one. I don't think it's worth it overall. The best way to get high-rated fodder, in my opinion, if you wanted to do it, is actually do a hero pick. But again, you still need 2 high-rated squads. But any questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, smash like and subscribe, and hopefully you get a better icon than I did, and I'll catch you in the next one.